What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Clever's Multiverse. Just left that tombstone yesterday and I'm right back at it again. I checked my newsfeed and guess what? Hasbro has released more Marvel Legends coming up starting as early as today, April 16th. So let's take a quick look and see what's going on. All right, Hasbro's latest Marvel Legends live stream celebrated the 85th anniversary of Marvel Comics with 8 new comic-inspired figure reveals that include Scar, Son of Hulk, Wolverine, Superior Spider-Man, Warbird, Iron Fist, and Luke Cage 2-pack, and Ghost Rider. All of these figures will be available this summer, but pre-orders will be rolled out in waves starting on April 16th, which is today. So this is a great time if you're watching this to see if this is something you want to get into. One thing I do want to say is, although it says 8 new comic-inspired figures, I've only counted 7, unless there's somebody that hasn't been announced or there's a build-a-figure, but I doubt it because we have 2-packs in here, so I don't know. But there's 7 that I've seen so far. All right, first things first, they coming out with a Wolverine. I mean, listen, am I really hyped and ecstatic for another Wolverine? Not really. We just had the 4 double packs that I'm just getting to put the boxes away now. I'm just getting over those and they're already hitting us with another one. If you bought the last 4 packs, then you're already like $250 into this. And here's another one, before you can cash your next check. So whatever. $24.99 is going for. Pre-orders are going to be available starting today at Entertainment Earth and on Amazon starting at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern time. If this Wolverine looks interesting to you, you can pre-order it as early as today. If you're over in California, it's 10 o'clock. On the East Coast where I'm at, it's 1 p.m. This looks like an updated version of the Tiger Stripe Wolverine. He does have a shorter mask on the black part right here. I do like the updated blue and yellow. I do like the belt, looks a little bit different. The claws are really tough because these are like the new 2024 claws that I was talking about in my review. But is this figure enough for me to go get it? I don't know. I think I'm good off Wolverines for the next year. I have every version I want. I really don't need no repeats. But if you did not pick up the Tiger Stripe, I can see you getting this guy right here. All right, second runner up, and we have the Marvel Legends Superior Spider-Man. Now, if I had to pick any one of these to say this is the golden one, this is the one. This is the one that I want. This is the one that I want 2 of. This is the one that I can see the pre-orders being sold out. So let's see what's going on with this. $29.99 pre-orders will launch here on Entertainment Earth and on Amazon starting today at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern time as well. I mean, if you want this Doc Ock Spider-Man, I want it. And the last one that they released wasn't really true to form. This one's true to form. I want this one. This is the one that was putting in work in the comics that I remember. And for pre-orders for $30, I'm snatching this all day. I mean, let me know what you guys think, but I think this is a no-brainer. This is going to fly. All right, here we go. Up next, we have Iron Fist and Luke Cage. They're coming out in a double pack, $49.99, and they're coming out together. Pre-orders are going to be on Entertainment Earth and on Amazon. Now, the thing with this double pack is Marvel's pretty smart. They don't want you to go broke, not paying your rent and getting all these figures. So they're releasing these figures 7 days apart. It looks like the 16th, now it's the 23rd, and then the next one's going to be the 30th. So, they're giving each of these figures their own paycheck so they can all live. You know what I mean? So this one's going to be available on 4/23 next week at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern time. I mean, what can I say? If you really like Luke Cage and Iron Fist and you're trying to put a classic Defenders team together, you're going to need these guys. The last time that Luke Cage was released with this kind of getup right here was the MCU version. And that double pack came with the girl that nobody really wanted. This double pack makes sense. And I just feel a little bit bad because I bought that last Luke Cage from the Marvel Knight series. And they had the classic vibe to it and everything. But I don't know. Now I want this one, whatever. This one's a go right here. And I think I'm going to get this one. I really need Iron Man. Luke Cage is looking good too. So let's see what happens. But this is going to be released for pre-orders on 4/23. Oh man, everybody's favorite demon. Yo, who does not like Ghost Rider? And Ghost Rider coming with the bike, his accessories are killing. All right, so check this out. The last time that this came out was like the kind of bluish one on that bike. I have that one. That one's really dope. Then it came out with the Cosmic Ghost Rider. And now I like this one. This one's all black and orange. Doesn't have the blue. This is the Danny Ketch version. And I don't feel bad having another Ghost Rider because I'm going to slap this in with my other one. And this one looked like it's doing a wheelie. The other Ghost Rider, it rides flat. So that's perfect. You can have them side by side. Have Johnny Blaze going flat. Danny Ketch doing the wheelie. And, get your Ghost Rider game popping. I mean, this is tough. So this is $49.99. Pre-orders are going to launch on Entertainment Earth on 4/30. So don't, run out there today trying to get this. Don't run out next week. This is going to be at the end of the month. April 30th at 10 a.m. Pacific time is going to go up for pre-order. April 30th at 1 p.m. Eastern time is when this is going to go up for pre-order. I can tell you right now, I got to get my hands on this Ghost Rider right here. This is super tough. I mean, who doesn't love a Ghost Rider with a bike? Come on, stop playing. So this is where my enthusiasm starts to wane just a little bit. So what do we have here? We have Scar, Son of Hulk, going for $39.99. It's going to be a fan channel exclusive, and the release date is to be announced. So what does fan channel mean? Fan channel means it's not going to Walmart, it's not going to Target, it's not going to big box stores like that. You're going to see this in mom and pop stores, specialty stores, FYE. And if this is going for $39.99 retail, FYE is on the one of $60 and your firstborn son. You know how they do. Those guys are day one scalpers. So this one might be a little bit harder to get than the rest. But to be honest with you, I'm not really too big on this guy. Like, I really don't need Scar. Like, I'm not a Scar fan, and I'm not trying to put together the Hulk family tree. That's not what I'm trying to do. So I think I'm going to pass on this one right here. But I can see people gravitating towards this, and I can see people wanting this figure. And I know there's people who are just like die-hard Hulk. They want Hulk everything, Hulk toothpaste, Hulk everything. So I would rather see this figure than a lot of other figures out there. I'm not saying it's whack. I'm just saying I don't think this is for me, and this is an easy one for me to pass so I can get the other ones that I really do want. And then we have right here Carol Danvers, you know, the original costume that everybody really likes. You know, so this could be like kind of a hit or miss for me, but let's see what's going on. So the Marvel Legends Warbird. I don't know what's going on, Warbird. I don't know her to be Warbird. Maybe I just don't know what's going on. Or maybe they're doing like what they did with Spider-Man and they call it Assassin Spider-Man, Spider Shot Spider-Man, and they're making up their own words. But whatever. Or maybe they know that the Marvel's name is tainted and they're going with Warbird trying to catch people. Anyway, whatever the case is, this is going for $24.99. It's going to be a Target exclusive, and the release date is to be announced. I hate exclusives, period. Then you got Target exclusives, which are, oh man, depending on your Target, you know, it could be a pain or you might get it. And then the release date to be announced, you don't even know when to look for it. So this is going to be one of those that you just happen to be going in Target, looking for some toothpaste, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, let me go check the toy out, and bow, Warbird or whatever, you know, Miss Marvel is sitting right there. I think that's going to be the case on this. Now, I'm not the biggest Miss Marvel fan, but this is the costume that I do like. This is the one that I remember. This is the one that makes me forget about everything the MCU did with Carol Danvers. So for $24.99, Target exclusive to be announced. If you're looking for Marvel Legends figures, you got the next couple of months busy ahead of you. So like I said, I counted 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7. So those are the 7 figures that I see that's available for pre-order that's coming out as early as today. It says 8 up here, but I don't know what's up with that. So maybe there's a Build-A-Figure coming along. Maybe there's one they haven't released, or maybe comicbook.com just doesn't have it. I'm not really sure, but I can tell you that some of these figures are really a go. 2024 is looking really good. Marvel Legends is keeping a foot on our necks. They is not playing, man. I'm looking for a break, and you know, I only got a little bit of a break with this wave, but you know, and that's what's going on. So just in case you're wondering, those are the figures that are being released. And if you're interested in any of them, you can start pre-ordering as early as today. Until next time, peace.